fellow musicians and artistes. My good friend Suzanne Cloud asked me if I would do a little video about coronavirus and what I thought about it. Well, it's a very serious disease, and you should really take it seriously. I know some people, good friends, that some people think it's a hoax or it's on somebody's political agenda. None of that is true. Watch the news. They're all saying the same thing, so they all can't be tainted. But so I had this. I planned to retire in January, this past January, and a couple events changed my mind. Bill Cummins made me a brand new, very fancy archtop guitar, and I started to work at this place up the street from me called Vintage, with a trio with Dylan Taylor on bass and Mike DeMonte on drums. And then, of course, like all the restaurants and bars and stuff, they closed because of the virus. So Dylan called me on a Tuesday and said, "Why don't we stream it?" And so we did. I think we've done 3. I'm going to do another one tonight. And so it's, I kind of like it. At first it was very strange to play with no audience. There's no audience interaction. But I've played with Dylan many years ago and Mike DeMonte on drums several times, just never together. And I tell you, it's a magic trio. We're really enjoying it musically. And it took a little bit of getting used to not having an audience, but there's also positive things there. You don't have a club owner like giving you a bad look. There was a place that I played one time in Philadelphia, and if you played a ballad, the owner would go, "What's the matter? What's the matter?" So you don't have that, and you don't have a table of people sitting 2 feet from you screaming about the football game right in front of you. So that's a plus. And I also think that when this pandemic is over, and it will end, I'm going to keep doing these live streams. I think so. I don't have to drive to New York. I don't have to go to the airport, get on an airplane, and go play in Europe, China, etc. I kind of like it. I like to stay home anyway. So that's a very positive thing to come out of such an awful situation that we are all in. And it's everybody. It's all of us. So stay home. Find something to do. I was always into photography. So from this also, I went back to photography, start taking pictures and developing black and white prints. And it takes a lot of time to do so. So that's 2 positive things that have come out of this. So all I can say is stay home. Take it seriously. Your life does depend on it. Be safe. I forgot to add, most of my friends are doctors, not musicians. And my wife's a nurse. I've gained a new respect for people that work in the healthcare industry. They are on the front lines and see this horrible thing firsthand and taking their lives in their hands to try and help somebody else. So if you see, kiss a nurse today.